Hello, my beautiful souls. This is your twin flame energy read for the week of July 23rd, 2016. Right now, what I'm seeing is basically this is going to be a hard week for some of us. A lot of you now are stepping into your soul's mission. Some of you are walking away from the past. You're giving up on the whole twin flame concept. The doubt has set in, the confusion. And you're just like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't him. Maybe this isn't her. Because you're trying to force things. We can't force anything in the universe, you know. Everything is as it's planned to be. We have a lot of love, a lot of love. And what I'm feeling is this week is there's going to be a lot of work needed deep within our soul, a lot of work. And I'm not picking up a separation in male or female. I'm feeling generally the feminine and the masculine, which are the two, the yin and the yang within all of us. There's going to be some tests coming our way, some trials coming our way. We're feeling like we have to defend what we're waiting for, the path that we're taking. The veil has been removed and we're going one way, but our peers and our family are not in agreement with what we are doing. And the whole twin flame concept probably is just an illusion to them because they're happy in their little world. And here you are keeping this space in your heart for this person. Workplace, there's going to be some positive and some negative. If you're looking for a job, you will receive that job. But as far as work, I'm seeing like this week is going to be some tests, okay? These are going to be tests where we're going to have to let our love shine. We're going to have to bring love out. We're going to have to, there's so much love going on here. We're walking into our soul mission, and our soul mission is definitely unconditional love. So when you're driving down the street and somebody cuts you off, don't flip them off. Just smile and be love. This week is going to be a hard week for us. It's almost like there's a few splinters in the wood, and those splinters need to come out to make that wood nice and shiny so that you can paint it and it'll be smooth. So this week you will be tested, and do everything in love. Just be love, be light. Okay. We can't force this unity we have, but the unity we have within ourselves, we can't force this. And we may send a message or hold a conversation with our twin and not get the response that we were expecting. But remember, there are no expectations. There's no way for us to understand or know exactly what's going on the other side before you jump to conclusions and come up with your own assumptions. Think things through. Excuse me. Yes, okay, just think things through before you're jumping into any type of conclusion. This week, again, it's going to be full of tests, but our love needs to shine. Our love needs to be polished out and just glow. So whatever comes up in your workplace or in the home, with friends, with family, and just in the street, in the market, whatever comes against you or comes at you, let it be love. I also see like a new relationships coming in. And for those of you that are on the path and haven't experienced a soulmate or a karmic partner, that you have some unfinished business, this is going to be a week where you're going to meet that other person that is going to help you grow even more on this journey. We have some of you just kind of walking away from this whole twin flame fantasy. You're giving up because things aren't working the way you want them to work. And again, you cannot force this. This is all by divine timing. It's just we're aware of the twin flames. So, we expect this wonderful, glorious reunion, but remember that you can't force it to happen. God's timing is perfect, and perfection does take time. So, let's see. I'm picking up more of the feminine side, so sorry guys, but I think this week you may start seeing the female in you come out. We do have that love and that commitment still, one for the other. There's still that unity. There's still people in need of finding their spiritual purpose, and these are things that will be arising this week. I don't see so much as a soul purging, but I do see that there's going to be some tests that we do need to overcome with love. Okay. Again, I think a few weeks ago I talked about the female energy, the feminine energy kind of coming to the conclusion that she was done waiting and she was going to move on. And so for those of you that have decided to do that, that's where this new relationship or this new love comes in. And this love is only going to shine your soul even more. There will be lessons coming out of it, and it will be very helpful for your journey. Let's see. Okay, we have a lot of love, and we do have just a lot of love coming, but I still see these tests that are going to be coming up this week. A lot of tests, and maybe you're not so focused. So listen to this reading and know that, whatever comes at you this week, that you need to overcome it with love. Like, the waves come, and the waves will be hitting the shore, but you will be that shore that's just going to reflect love back out. So as the wave comes in and crashes to the shore, you see the water recedes back into the ocean. So you need to just focus on being that, calming that sea. It's definitely going to be a hard week here, like tests and some sadness. Things are coming out. I'll also see relationships, like friendships, coming to an end because of not being at the same page, not being you're having to defend why you're keeping a space for this person. You're having to defend why you're not going out and dating, and why you've been waiting for months, years for this one person. And again, if you're having communication with the twin and the communication seems cold or just seems like yada yada, don't assume anything and don't take anything personal. There is a deep love, and that deep love and that connection, we don't fully understand it. We feel pulled to the person, but at the same time, we're pushing them away. So if you're the chaser, the runner, know that, deep within your soul knows, and deep within your soul, it's just working things out and getting it to that point. Don't fear this connection, but know that the connection will continue to grow and become stronger. But again, this week is going to be hard for a lot of us, and it's just, we're not like so, we need to focus on that unconditional love. Even for those people that ruffle our feathers, shake our chains, we need to be that love and that light in the universe this week. So my dear sweet souls, I hope this has given you at least some knowledge for the obstacles that you will face this week, and know that, everything is happening for a divine reason. I know a lot of us experienced some sadness last week, and that was simply, our counterpart, our telepath, and our, feeling them is increasing now as it gets closer to reunion. So continue to just, put love out into the universe, put love out into those people that, piss you off and flip you off and cut you off, and, in the workplace, those customers, and just continue to be that love and that light. There's just so much love. There's a lot of love it's going to be tested. But again, for those twins that are chasers, don't try and force things, and don't get bummed out. Be strong. We got this. We got this. Everything is working out. we're working towards that new life, and we can't bring anything from the old life into the new life. So just stay positive. Be that love, working towards that new life. Well, I'm sending you all love, peace, joy, and abundance this week, and hope all is well and all will be well. Give yourself some daily affirmations of positive and love, and just let your light shine wherever you go. And we're going to get through this week. We definitely will. So it's probably just, a whole movement of the planets, just kind of throwing a lot of stuff out, a lot of stuff, debris being removed from our atmosphere. So continue to focus on your journey and your soul's mission, which is love, unconditional love, no matter to who or what, but be that love. Okay, guys, cheers, and live each day with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.